Hello, team. Oh, do you know what I had and I didn't use today? I've upgraded the stream yet again. And yet I did not use it. And that really annoys me. Such a simple thing to do as well, and I just did not do it. I guess, there's a few things that I haven't done yet, actually. But it was this. It's that simple. I just needed to click a button. Not that hard. You can ignore that timer pretty safely. But I might as well let it run a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, congrats on finishing your assignment, TJ. Good job. Good work. Hope it wasn't too bad for you. Hello, Trickster. Hello, LKG. What's up, Buncha? Revoke my Blem privileges if you keep choking these 7 stars. You have 3 attempts remaining. Otherwise, your account will be locked. Hey, Yokes. How's it going? Sorry, let me get rid of this really bad hangnail. Okay, we're good. I really need a manicure. One thing I've realized is, like, oh, I've been really good not biting my nails. Oh, people don't bite their nails when they get older. No, I've just graduated to the skin around my nails. And it's like a nervous tick or something. When I'm bothered or when I'm stressed, I'll just be using my thumb and picking up my nail like that. Could even be a stim, but who knows? I'm not diagnosed. Oh, I haven't turned my camera on. That's a good point. I haven't done anything, actually. Let's, press that button. Let's open my camera up. Let's go over here, press the OSU button. Opens up all of my tablet driver and key overlay, Streamlabs. All of the important stuff, you know? DJ Hangnail reference? Oh god. Imagine if DJ Hangnail played every set in person with a hangnail. And if he didn't have one, he would have to give himself one. Oh. Oh, I just got a shiver up my spine thinking about that. No, that's worse than thinking about giving yourself a paper cut on purpose. Anyone ever do that in school? Was anyone ever dumb enough to do that? I tell you for a fact I wasn't. Along with, like, throwing Pritt stick at the ceiling. PVA glue on hand? I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, maybe picking at my skin is, a coping mechanism because I don't have any PVA glue. I need to paint my nails again. That's what I need to do. We had the rubber challenge where you cause friction burns on your arm. We had a thing, you know, the Lucozade Sports, and you would fill the Lucozade Sport bottle. It was that thing where you squeeze it and it like goes. Did that? I wonder if that peaked the microphone. I hope it didn't. But it like spits water at you, like a tomato sauce bottle when you squeeze it. With those little rubbery things in it, the little... Anyway, someone would... they'd point it at their eye, and they'd pop the bottle. Don't ask me why. Like... Children are wild? It was definitely... The school definitely had a gas leak. There is absolutely no way that the school did not have a gas leak the way we were all acting. Hey team. How's it going? Where's my chat? Why is everything dying? I didn't even click anything and it started working again. What? Bruh. It's pretty crap. How's it going anyway? How are we doing? Too TikTok brain? Yeah, kids are too brain rotted to come up with their own creative ideas for fun. Creative being like taking using you know biro pens where there's the big ink cartridge in it and the end of the pen and the ink cartridge come out together. Well, what we would do, I wouldn't, it was never me, but you'd take the end out of the biro and then just kind of lodge the biro in the case of the pen, point it at one of the polystyrene roof tiles and just blow dart it into the ceiling. It's really funny. Fireballs or flamethrowers with the methane pumps? We were scared away of that. We didn't do any of that. I don't know what scared us off it, but we never had the inclination to do something like that. Oh, I need to change the sub goal, actually. We met that. Thank you very much, team. Let's go for 220, I reckon. No, not 22,000. God. I wish. Maybe in a year's time. Do you reckon Osu will ever get that big? Or any streamer? Maybe not 22,000. Maybe 2,200? Because I think there is a real gap in the market for a palatable streamer to the non-weeb audience. Kind of like Virtual is for Trackmania to the non-racers. Like, there's a real gap in the market for someone who isn't... I don't know... Ed. Because Ed is great for people who already play Osu, you know? But there is a gap in the market to people who don't. Or to the people who... Look, that's not slander. He does a great job and he has captured the market, essentially. That's why he is the face of Osu. But in essence, that face of Osu is looking back into the Osu community, right? Whereas there is no content creator at the moment that makes content for the people who don't know a single thing about the game. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like all the docu-series that people do on YouTube that gets people interested. All of the Summoning Salt type of content. But either way, let's change the setup challenge text. I need to remember to do that after a stream next time. What? Personality difference. Ed's cool, but the constant Giga hype is too much for me to watch. I don't think he does that anymore. Not as badly as the clips that you have obviously seen are. I love him to bits. His stream is actually quite chill. I'll be real. I don't think he is what you are portraying him as. He's a great face of the game too. He does great work. What's this little piece of hair doing? Despite how loud he seems in videos, he's actually pretty chill. His stream is a very chill hangout spot. It's just one of those things where it's hit critical mass, so he doesn't have to interact with his chat. He just has to provide them something to either laugh at or talk about. Or bully him for. BMC? Yeah, he's a streamer, you know. It's what he does. That's how it goes. Hey Ezek. How's it going? I do. Look, he has a great work ethic too. He does a lot in the background, behind the scenes. I'm surprised he's even letting himself like stream OS so much. But he, you know, he said to me as well he needs more hours. Yeah, most content is just made for the community. Well, I guess by the community. There's nothing outward facing, which I think needs to change. Even Willy's videos, right? Even Willy's videos are made for the community to teach the community about the community. It's nothing is made for people who have no idea what's going on, but they just played maybe 3 or 4 times when they were like waiting for a League of Legends game. Massive respect for him. Hey, you ghost. Yeah. I mean, he directly got me back into the game, right? If I wasn't... What? Carl Jobs' video might be the closest we had. No, because Carl Jobs was not made for the community by the community, nor was it made for non-community members by the community. It was made by an outsider for outsiders, with the help of the community, but it's still not outward-facing. It is outsider. How do you describe that? It is made by an outsider for outsiders. Hard game to cater for people who don't play it, though. So is Trackmania, right? There is a car, it drives. Cool. What else does it do? Yeah, car go vroom, car drive. Why does it have millions of followers on Twitch? Like, it's because the stories get told. It's because it gets explained. And in fact, Trackmania is harder to watch because everyone's played OS. Everyone. And I kind of mean that unironically. Your friends will know about it, maybe have downloaded it and played a couple of maps and decided, I'm bad at this, because they're, like, not getting an S rank on 2 stars. But they will still have experienced it. It is still relatable to them, regardless of what is going on, how high level it is. Like, Ninja Fortnite mentioned Osu in his book. Yeah, but again, that was outsider for outsiders, and absolutely wasn't presenting... It was like PewDiePie's played it. Moist Critical has ran tournaments for it, but that is like outsider for the community, rather than the community for outsiders. Sorry. That's my goal. Once I get my content grind set on, which I'm trying to do. Anyone checked out the Clips channel yet? I definitely need your support, though. That's something that I will be asking for more often in the coming weeks, months, years. Thank you for getting me back into playing again. I'm glad that it can be a home, you know? It's something to return to. It doesn't have to be something that is constant in your life the entire time. I mean, look at me, for example. I fucked off for a year. I just stopped existing in the community for a year. It's good to see you back. It's good to see you still around. O2 equals M-Train a thing, but doesn't go any further. That's because Karyu is at the top of Stranova, right? Seeing you push, maybe try and push again. I'm glad to be that sort of inspiration for people. It does make me happen. Happy. What did I read? Where was that on my screen? That was one of those Freudian slip type moments, except it was completely innocent and I didn't just say boobies. I can't see it on my screen. I don't know where that happened. Oh my god! A spread of music or memes outside the community, like the Rockefeller Street. That... I have ideas. I have thoughts. Hey, Soupy. Hello, Static Protogen. What do you think about protogens? I'm going to Google that. Protogen. Pinky and Perky wiki. What is this? Basically robot but furry. Holy flashbang. At least you're not seeing my screen. I could flashbang you right now. It would be great. But I'm not going to do that because I'm really kind. I love my viewers. What? Robot but... Okay, actually, genuinely robot but furry is, It is looking like it's right. Is furry just a catch-all word for anthropomorphic non-human beings? Or do people, like, do furries get angry at people for referring to, like, different subcultures as all as furries? What's the difference? And I ask out of genuine curiosity. It's also scalies, but I don't know how much they care. Different types furries are the main ones, though. So can I just... Or is there a catch-all term like anthropomorph? Oh, yum. I need to get more of this tea. We ran out of fruit tea today. It's a shame. It's like calling everyone weebs when they might like Japanese culture, not just anime. But that makes no sense. That's like that's a poor comparison as well, because a weeb isn't just an anime guy. A weeb is someone who is like, Japan, the land of the rising sun, is the best place in the world, and then start speaking in Japanese just to sound smart and sound like they are holier than thou type above everyone because they know Japanese and they know Japan is like the master culture or something. I don't know. It's that kind of like vibe. Like, call every anime watcher a weeb, even though it's not necessarily the case. You know what content you're going to try and produce? I've got a few ideas of my own. I just need the spare time to do it. And, I've got a few things that I need to finish up. And then I will have all of the time in the world to try and make these things happen. That's the old weeb. They reclaimed that word by using it ironically, and now it just means otaku adjacent. I see. You know, like, how words change over time. I think it's happening too quickly now. Like how trolling is just completely different from what it used to mean in the early days of the internet. You would meet some gremlins online. Some really reprehensible people who just wanted to watch the world burn. And now trolling is just like, haha, funny, but I didn't mean it. Gonna play Osu with Keir Starmer. Bro. Northern Lion did a bit on this. Did he? Have I been subliminally... Oh, God. Subliminally messaged. I don't like that took me 4 tries to say. Yeah, I will definitely need some support because, like, making content takes time, and time is something that you don't have if you have a full-time job. to be frank, most of them are referring to Chris Chan. No, lol cows have always existed, Sea Dog. In fact, we have one in our community, right? Who has recently made a return, I guess. Although I say recently, like... How long has Hatatan been around? Evolution of trolling. When was this? Last year? Wasn't referring to the lol cow or Chris Chan themselves. Okay, I see. We do have Hatatan in the community, though, and we, you know... What am I doing? This.
Years ago, the trolls were fucking goblins, bro. They were like...
He even said goblins. I've been subliminally messaged, man. No. When would I have seen this? I said it the first time, okay? I got it right the first time. Northern Lion and Blem has never been in the same room. No. You have surefire proof that I'm not Northern Lion. Because firstly, I'm Welsh and not Canadian. They might have their, like, maple leaf, but I have a big fuck-off dragon. And secondly, do you want the... They have also both been bald. I still had hair. Look, I didn't... It wasn't shaved. It wasn't all gone. There was still hair there, okay? Southern Lion. I guess I'm North Wales. Not much. I mean, how much not much is more than 0? Like, I had infinitely more hair than that. Come on. Talking about, everyone does at this point, surely. Everyone has Northern Lion clip on the brain. So much so that Get It Twisted has entered my vocabulary. I don't know who this is. I would say better that way, but I would be lying. He's very funny. He's infinitely watchable as well. He's one of those people that is just... He can yap for the world. He is Grand Champion Yap Master. Germa 2? Put some respect on NL's name. He is not Germa 2. He may be Germa adjacent. He may be similar vein to Germa, but he is not Germa 2. They are two separate entities. He has a way with words. He does. He's very practiced with them. One day, maybe 10 years in the future, I wish to be as well practiced as he is with my sentences. Like, being able to say something run on for a full, 30 seconds without stopping, without pausing, without sitting back to think, or without, going mid-sentence is just something that I aspire to. Because right now, I only have one track in my mind. If I'm reading chat, if I'm looking over here, and I stop talking, it's because, something has entered my vision that I am now thinking about how to respond to. It annoys me whenever I stop mid-sentence. It really does. Because it means my mouth is running faster than my brain, and it used to be the other way around. I used to sit with a topic and think about it for 30 to 40 seconds before I then formulated my response and started speaking. But now I've been on stream for long enough that I see something and I'm immediate stream of consciousness out of my mouth. And whatever happens, happens. And I'm hands off the wheel. He wishes to acquiesce the eloquence. Yeah, if I had as big of a vocabulary as that guy, and as big of a knowledge base on both, popular media in my country and others, and, internet culture, I'd be unstoppable. You wouldn't be able to contain me. Livestream fails, here we come, you know? Anyway, stop distracting me, okay?
A new laser update. It's the new year, and some people seem to think that any day now, laser will replace the stable build of OS completely. And that's not really how things are going. For the foreseeable future, both versions of the game can coexist on a computer, and this change to default apps is making that more practical.
Now, if you have both games installed, you'll basically be able to choose which game you want to open files with. We're using the latest Windows APIs, which means that you can actually see the default apps in the Windows
We're watching the update
page, or you can just go to open with and adjust which default you want.
A big reason why Laser isn't straight up replacing Stable is that Laser is still missing essential features, ones that Stable has had for years. Every update adds more of those familiar features, of course, like your friends are now highlighted on the leaderboards.
Yes!
And you can obsessively stalk top players again.
Notifications for friends.
Dude! I didn't even know that was missing. That was just one of those things that, I didn't even look for. I don't have it on in Stable.
Coming online finally. Important caveat is that the overlay doesn't yet show updated statuses for friends, but that will come soon.
Laser's editor is where most of Stable's features are missing.
Multi-accounting? No, it's obviously fine.
Piece by piece, these...
Multi-accounting is fine these days, guys. Multi-accounting is completely fine. They made multi-accounts live on stage at COE. What was it called? Fancy Namo or something. Yeah, there's one. It still exists, and all of their scores submitted. Why do some of them not have no fail on? Were they done outside of the match? What was the other one? /u/Rafis 28. What's Bartek numbers? Okay. 22,830. Yes, they both still exist. Okay, there were just straight up some that they didn't play with. Yeah, they're just, I don't know. My favorite player, Bartek Numbers. That's just his username. Who memorizes these? It's easier to say numbers. It's 2 syllables. 22,830 is 22,830. 5 syllables. You're saving 3 whole syllables here. It's like when someone's coding and they like figure out a way to save 3 lines of code and 1 CPU cycle in the process. That's really funny though. Backstory to this, by the way. These guys made their accounts COE 2024. I wonder if they have the VOD of it. Wait, VODs are on the YouTube now. The VODs are on YouTube. Where's the 3rd place match? Bruh.
I'm Sammy, joined by Malteser.
Where's my 3rd place match? There it is.
Hello everyone.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Game players in this tournament.
You mean you aren't saying Arnold 576 every single time? I usually just say Arnold 24 or Arnold.
Thus far, Grand Finals participant now versus
But with Bartek, because it's Bartek, there were a few Barteks, right? He changed his name to Arnold? He changed it to like MG Arnold something. I don't know. Huh. I could have sworn there was another Bartek. Whatever, anyway. What if I just ADHD'd too? Well, I was looking for the show match. Does it exist? It seems not to exist. Okay, you had to be there. Whatever. You had to be there. But this was Fancy Lad and Okinamo, and Rafis and Bartek numbers. So they made 2 accounts for them to play on Laser on stage. It might not have even been Laser. It might have been Stable. But I can't remember. But they were playing tandem on stage. And obviously, Fancy Lad and Okinamo won, I think. Or did they? No, they probably definitely did, because these guys were probably drunk. I don't know. Nearly FC'd to the terminus as well. The slander? They're Polish. What type of slander is it to state something that is a 99% fact? Rough cost for COE attendance. It's I'm gonna say fairly expensive. It's not like it's not as expensive to inhibit you going, but it is quite expensive, to be honest. But it's worth going. I have my place already. It's cavoboy.com. Yes, there we go. Hey Hippo, how's it going? Tickets. You're not logged in. Oh, okay. Shop. You can just access the. Bruh. Whatever. You can get a BYOC ticket and you can bring your own PC. But I don't see why people do that. It's cool. You can do that. But I think it's one of those things that, like, you have to want to go there to chill. And you can go for a weekend, you can go for the full week. There's stuff going on pretty much most days. It's really cool, actually. There's a few vlogs out there as well explaining what happens. I'm going to go because I'm going to go win the tournament this year. You got that? Good. I will be going to COE. You live 20 minutes away. Walking, probably. Yeah, I find it really funny that these accounts still exist, though. The fancy Namo. I wonder if they'll ever get deleted. I have 19 and 15 play count, respectively. They have fewer hits than most people's play count. How many medals did they... What medals did they get? They got... Why did they play... Oh, is that hidden? I was going to say, is that flashlight? What's that? Challenge accepted? They both got it. Oh, is it player multiplayer? The lack of sleeping hole is quite off-putting for me. Yeah, it's annoying that it's gone, but it's acceptable. You can see the reason why, right? Because it's X amount for haul hire, and then they earn back Y amount, which is a small fraction of the haul hire. It was quite empty. If no one's using it, then no one's using it. You can probably find a group to crash with, or go to the caravan park with, or... You know, there are definitely alternatives. It'd be cool if they just let you camp. Instead of indoor and hire a hall, they just let you camp outside. I don't know. If you can manage to get away with it, you can probably nap under your table or something, like any good LAN event. Cool. I wonder if these are going to get deleted. Maybe not. The PP disparity, because they're like to the Terminus play, is insane. And King for a day. Man. Let's carry on watching this. I went on a bit of a tangent there.
Edition of bookmarks. Mappers use these to separate sections of a song, and Laser brought them back with stable shortcuts too.
Sick!
You can also see storyboards in the editor now.
They used the quote.
Storyboards in the editor now.
Let's go.
The Beat Snap Divisor shortcut was changed from Control-Shift-Scroll to Control-Scroll, matching stable. You can once again choose distinct backgrounds per difficulty, which has a cool side effect. You can also choose distinct audio files per difficulty. Stable didn't support this. You'd previously have to edit the .osu file. In the timing screen,
what?
You can increase the metronome speed by holding Control. This is really useful for precise timing. And as you'd expect coming from Stable, this doubles the speed for common snap divisors. Then
means it's going to be rankable again? I don't actually know. Who knows?
Laser now applies new combos after breaks automatically.
It's probably a good feature.
Have their colors manually set. More specifically, the start of the color rotation changes. So if you have like rainbow colors, overriding from blue to red will make the following combo orange, then yellow, and so on. This is how Stable works. But specific to Laser, whenever the color rotation is manually set, you'll also see the color highlighted on the button.
That's
the
really
combo color override control, traditionally known as color hacks, is really nicely implemented. Spaceman did a great job on that. It all feels very polished compared to how it was in Stable, so I'm very happy with how that one went.
This feature even works when the sidebar is minimized, which, you know, it's pretty cool.
We're continuing to work towards an iOS release. We've added this disclaimer notification the first time you get into iOS, letting you know that the game is kind of like subpar, substandard. I want to get the release out as soon as possible, but I also want to prepare
like that.
people for what they're getting themselves into.
I like
It only
that.
pops up once, so it's not going to be annoying or anything. The other change for iOS is now you can properly select files from the game, so it'll bring up the native iOS file selector and work for once.
I like that.
The fact that we're going to limit the iOS release to featured artists only, initially at least, has kind of also contributed to changes on the desktop with the ability to store your featured artist preference. It just automatically remembers the state of that filter. It is the only filter which is saved right now, and people have said that they want all the filters to save, and I think we will get those added at a later point.
So what's left to do before an App Store release?
Yeah, it's
God, he looks so good with that facial hair.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I
it's
just wanted to make that
mostly-
comment.
I think it's mostly waiting on me. Like, I could push one out today, basically. I've got a backlog of changes from Frenzy, which I need to review, and then it's just going to be doing the final preparations to kind of do the App Store release, all the Apple side requirements to make it happen. I'm just trying to clear out my to-do list of other tasks first before switching to iOS.
I'm sure you already know this. The Relax mod automatically clicks for you. But if you look here, you'll see that it consistently clicks early by apparently 12
Okay.
milliseconds. Meanwhile, in Laser, it was clicking only 3 milliseconds early, making Relax minutely harder on Laser than Stable. So now they're consistent. Also, if you use this
Fair.
feature a lot,
Did Peppy always have such a strong
you'll be
jawline?
happy to
Yes.
know that
Yes,
exiting
he
the
did.
song select, then playing the map again will retain your previous play's timing data.
Yo,
This only
no,
works-
that's sick. That's so good. So many times I've accidentally quit out of something on the menu.
Timing data. This only works if you don't play any other map in between, though, so keep that in mind, I guess.
Oh,
Laser has a new skin
finally,
element for
man.
active mods. This doesn't replace the one in the top right, but it can be useful for stuff like stream overlays. And speaking of skins,
Oh, and that one actually added the ability to rename skins, which is another huge one. I don't really have much to say there, apart from the fact that it's kind of a temporary setup for now. We
Interesting.
do have plans to expand out the skin selection into its own screen and give it, you know, the space it deserves, so
Thank
people
God.
can more easily view their skins, preview their skins, and pin favorite skins, that kind of
Persists
stuff.
even
That'll
if you
come
go
in
to the main
future.
menu. Yeah, no,
And we'll end
that's
things
what
with-
they were showing. That's whether it was phrased incorrectly, but
multiplayer. A relatively big multiplayer change is on the way, and devs have been polishing up a few related things. Like, there's now a button letting you filter out lobbies where people are currently
Okay.
playing, a visual bug with these star rating indicators was fixed, and Laser's auto start
What?
feature rating indicator
what was wrong with this? What am I looking at? It's the edge pixels. What? What was this?
was fixed, and Laser's auto start feature now has a 10 seconds option.
The transparent
in case you're
ones.
just there to
I
blast
okay.
through maps or something. As for the upcoming big multiplayer change,
Yeah, I'm reading through them.
Freestyle, huh?
I'm reading through them now. Let me just. Hey, Smoogie. What state is multiplayer freestyle in right now? Is it reviewable?
Yeah,
Should we push it out in this release, or did you want to like?
I mean it's done, but I think it still requires social validation stuff.
Okay. Maybe next release then.
got it. I assumed that was going to be the big start of the year feature like PP was last year, but maybe not.
Yeah, so usually at the end of the year we make a push for a specific feature, and we didn't really do that this year. Ephemeral was in Japan, and I discussed with him like the forward
Damn.
direction we're taking on the development path and the tribulations, I guess, that we have with open source development and a small team. So I took a step back and discussed it with Ephemeral and the other devs on the team, and we've made some changes over the last few weeks to how we operate and
Okay.
how we operate as a team, how we manage tasks, manage issues, and I think we'll continue to make changes there. It's part of what I like to do at the end of the year, revisit how we're doing things and make sure we are operating as efficiently as we can. That was a bit of a tangent from what you asked, but
No, I like that.
for freestyle. Anyway,
Yes.
I think we'll continue to make
I like
the
this. I
last
like
few
this.
weeks to how we operate and how we operate as a team, how we manage tasks with him, like the forward direction.
I don't know what I expected Ephemeral to look like, but Okay, there's a face to the name now, I guess.
We're taking on the development
That's
path
pretty cool.
and the tribulations, I guess, that we have with open source development and a small team. So I took a step back and discussed it with Ephemeral and...
Why isn't he a seagull? I know, right? A really buff seagull, like... Strange to see usernames out in the wild, you know what I mean? It's strange to see avatars out in the wild as well. You see someone enough on a little circle on your screen, either on Twitter or on Discord or whatever. And then suddenly they're there in front of you. It's pretty crazy. Alright, that's cool actually. There's a fair amount of other stuff, I'm sure. We'll read that when we boot Laser in a second, but what we've got to do first is our daily task. Flashbang! Oh, Jesus. What is it today? It's so free? Okay. Well, let's see, shall we? It's so free. Actually, why has nobody played this to try and farm? There's a Sotox version of this, right? Classic, don't know the name. Multiple people can play different rule sets in a multiplayer lobby at the same time. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'll have a look into that in a second. I'll have a look with Laser and then I'll look with just on the GitHub to see what that actually means. 7.8 now or something? Yeah, it's probably farmable, right? Surely. Anyway, it's Packet Hero. This is the future version, so I guess it does favor the full difficulties. But you want to go with this tomorrow? Visit the OC Music Quiz website. It's a cool little game. I enjoy it. We'll play some in the Discord soon, I'm sure. Speaking of which, join the Discord. There is cool notifications in there. Some cool people. And a little Oyster thread so you can post your results. That's pretty free. I will say that's one of the easier ones. Just because the preview point is so easy to listen to. It's so iconic, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Right. Let's open Laser. I don't actually have it open yet. Let's close this. Let's go over here. Let's wait for Laser to open. Here we go.
Welcome to us.
We download the update. And while we're doing that, let's have a look at the changelog. Code quality. Loads of editor stuff. What's gameplay? What's changed in gameplay? Let's play Offset after returning to song select. This stopped working recently, but we heard the feedback that this is too useful to do away with. Fixed rate adjustments, changing the spacing. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever watched a replay with rate adjustment on it. Beatmap offset to all difficulties only if they have the same audio is good. That's a great change. Spectator list display, actual support coming in the next release. We're getting Spectator back. Yes! Like, proper Spectator. Adjustment limit is not okay. Slider repeat arrows animating incorrectly in replays? That's weird. Multiplayer auto start setting for 10 seconds. Previous minimum of 30 feels too long for most cases is interesting. Okay. I could see that being useful. I'm going to assume there's an image there that just isn't appearing. User states never conveyed for appear offline users is okay. I guess Friends overlay. I didn't even know there was an overlay. I guess it's this. Or up here somewhere, but... Dashboard? One assumes it'd be dashboard. Always broadcast local users state back to themselves. Probably necessary. Mobile reliability. Add support for cursor trail rotate skin command. I don't know anyone who uses that, but funny. All set for Chopper Styles perfect 2 days ago, now it's way off. Do you have Real open? Because that'll do it. Bit of a catch-all fix-up while implementing this in the new carousel. Ooh, okay, so the new carousel is definitely on its way. Cool. We finally get the new carousel soon. Sick.
See you next time.
Peppy's been on it for a few streams. I finally, if they don't have anything major to do, I can finally start, like, feeding back some quality of life stuff. That'd be awesome. Okay, what's this? I was told to effectively hack this in and was not given an opportunity to refactor multiplayer to properly support it. Do I know what will break? Nope. Yes! That's cool. I really like this. I really like this. So you can just play any difficulty of a map. Cool. Sorry, I know you're not seeing this, but... That's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that working. Right. It's gaming time, though, and I am not gonna play this. Hold on. Yes, the highlight is working. Oh no, my friend... status for everyone is gonna get leaked now. You're gonna see who I have added. Oh no. Do I not have D-Line added? Damn. I suck. Man, it's just these people you think you have added, but you don't. Where was it? Jammer. Like, I could have sworn I had Bunny Like Money on my friends list, and I just don't. Because it... And Wuha, like, you just think you do, but you don't. How are you, Listia? Oh, okay, hold on. This is going to be annoying. Can I toggle this off? Yeah, we gotta remove that. Click someone on leaderboard, go to profile, and add as a friend all in game. But you could do that in stable anyway, right? You could just right-click on them in the... well, I guess maybe not on the leaderboard. I don't know if you could do it on the leaderboard, but you could definitely do it in stable just by right-clicking them on the player board. Like the... Jesus, like the overlay. Oh, dang it. Right. Gaming. Ooh. Laser is just getting better and better. I could have sworn I wasn't behind, but I was ahead by a note, I think. Hey, Mornis. Man. Dehydrated. I just want to play this because it's cool. Oh, I need to warm up. Like, properly warm up. Right, what's let's put no fail on so I can look away if I want to. You know what? No. Let's pee first and then let's warm up. Let's get some slot played. Weird pressure or tension building up in it when I play stamina intensive stuff. That is just fatigue. That's all that is. It's just fatigue. It's just like if you try and run a long distance and then the next day try and run that same distance, you're obviously not going to be able to do it.
Oh, dang it.
But thankfully there is a thing called active recovery, where just using the muscles
Oh, dang it.
actually helps them recover quicker. what I want to do... Let's do that. Let's do that. That. Let's go. Let's keep ourselves strict, shall we? I'm so not used to the rhythms on this yet. We're going back to this style of warm-up, okay? We're going back to slow speed, technique focused. Because what I've learned this week I've been ignoring this technique. I'm gonna play through this rhythm section, and then we go next. We go next BPM. Let's just speed it up. What's after flow aim? After flow aim, we're playing speed. hop in the Discord. We announced this 2 weeks ago. You'll always be the first to get schedule announcements for the coming week, coming month. However things pan out. I can't tell which direction I need to take the offset in. Yes, it's there. I'm a good boy now. I keep my resources updated. I'm not slacking on this one. Let's add a little bit of early offset. This feels good. This, I forgot how warming up like this makes your tapping feel. Okay. Oh, one more. No, not like that. Like that. Do you watch anime? Yes, I do. I don't keep a list or anything. No, it will be just fatigue. You can usually coax your hand back to life, like, slowly but surely you can loosen it up, but a lot of the time, that sort of feeling, like, the pressure in it. I suppose the other thing to say is try not to press your hand into the table. But also don't rest your hand. Like, be using your hand while you're taking a break from the game, but don't strain it, if you know what I mean. Use it normally. No late night left hand goon sessions. Let's just keep going. $1.3. You got the 7-star medal? Hell yeah, Pepega. What on? Time to say goodbye. Oh, yeah, okay. So the website says that's 50 seconds long. How long actually is it? How long is the intro? Because surely that has the intro still on it, on the audio. Achoo. I'm gonna sneeze. I felt that. I felt that at the tip of my nose for a full 10 seconds. I still haven't actually watched a full run of that map. I've heard about it. And I've like I don't know, I've just never either downloaded it and played it myself or watched someone play it. It's been on in the background while I've had a stream open. You're ranked 67 on the map with a Hard Rock FC. That's... This, is nearly there. Okay, 207. I'm tapping a little bit late. Oh, it's nearly there. I can feel my hand heating up, like, physically. We're playing this one out. Reminder, by the way, this is OD 10.5 with DT. Oh, dude. This looks awful, but I assure you it's not. It's OD 11.5. Or 11.4, whatever. I don't care. If I played that without difficulty adjust, it's all about the UI. It was like 120 though, so it's still quite bad. Right. Let's play some, let's play streams. 10 push-ups? I've just finished warming up, man. What do you want from me? Oh, what? Okay, sure, give me a second. I've got 2 pings. Okay. That's one. There's the other one. Okay, right. Yeah, let me do those push-ups. Man. There you go. Na 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 na. Hold on.
Oh, dang it.
Greetings, Bubbled Man. Big fan. Hello, failed Osu. What's going on? Why is it running at 700 frames? Give me my frame rate back. Okay, there we go.
Oh, dang it.
Oh. This has messed with my aim now. This map is Creighton Ellis breaking down the dawn that breaks the solo full moonlight by Livermorium difficulty. Thank you for looking upwards on your screen. Wow. My hand is so tight.
Oh, dang it.
It's so like... Just realized it's literally on screen. We love Laser. Laser is awesome. Laser rocks. excited for when they expand on skinning in the menu. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting once they've finally implemented the carousel redesign. Because then there's just dev time for everything else. Prefer standard, but laser is cool. Why do you prefer, like, the objectively worst client to play the game on? I always wonder this. Oh, I'm always late. Does the plays from laser count normally? Well, if they didn't, my top play wouldn't exist. Nor would my second top play. Nor would my fourth top play. Nor would my fifth top play.
Oh, dang it.
I need to work on my tapping. That's just made it abundantly clear to me. My tapping sucks. It's crazy. Have you tried Epitaph? I have it in my top plays. Not with Hard Rock, but I've tried it a few times. Do you think if I can't play this, I can play Epitaph? Do you know how similar these are? You know what? I actually will try Epitaph now. Because I think it's 190 as well. It's 190... 191? Question mark?
Oh, dang it.
Really need to work on my tapping.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
It's really infuriating me.
Oh, dang it.
I might not even play speed next week. I might just straight up start working on tapping.
Oh, dang it.
My ring finger is locking. Like, my ring finger stops moving, dude.
Oh, dang it.
See, this is also an aim issue, too, because I can't play this and think about only tapping. I have to aim the circles to know if I'm tapping them.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Ugh. I guess it's not a relearn tapping thing. It's just a remove bad habits, kill the weakness, kill my weakness. Bom, bom, bom.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Oh. Yeah, my ring finger feels really weak, in the sense of like, it's just it stops moving on the key.
To find the tool store and retrieve 5 energy crystals. Mission failed.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Crazy how at a certain point you FC'd Shimbatsu. Come on, man. Crazy how I could probably still do it. Almost like the types of tapping required for different BPMs are completely different. No, that's not the point. That's not what is being, like... That's not the problem for me. Preview of Speed Week? No, preview of Speed Week would be me playing Glory Days and Lionheart. What? Wait, odds on. Was Kite thinking with the ending stream? It's disgusting, isn't it? It's fucking awful. Oh, I could still do it. I just have some bad habits built up from not thinking about my tapping technique for a while. And they're infinitely more visible at low BPM than high BPM. Also, to be fair, I'm not used to this keyboard yet. It's a different form factor. Keys are a different height. Different weight. Oh, man. Does good tapping technique feel like to you? It's moving fingers. And it's moving fingers with muscles and tendons rather than with just tensing and hoping they vibrate at the right speed. Talking about good tapping technique. Hello, Aimbot Cone. I'm Mustache. Okay, hello. Welcome. Actually, yeah, that's pretty much dead on what I'm doing right now, is playing the types of maps you guys would be farming.
Oh, dang it.
But my ring finger is really weak at the moment. I'm not sure why.
Bad luck. You failed to find...
Oh, dang it.
Bad luck. You failed to find the tool store and retrieve...
Just one of those things.
Oh, dang it.
Maybe I need my keyboard a little bit
Bad
wider.
luck.
Oh, dang it.
Like there, my ring finger stopped moving during one of those streams. I don't know if anyone noticed it in the key overlay. Okay, we've got the flow aim skill, right? We've got everything we need to be able to get these FCs. What we don't have is the tapping, like, flowing as it should be to be able to get these FCs. Everything's there, it's just inaccessible. It's locked behind some bad habit I picked up, or some weakness because of how different this keyboard is to my last one. What I do want to do, though, is actually give this a few runs. Because regardless of everything, I think this might be possible to get something going on. Yeah. Yo, imagine Shinbatsu FC era played this Jashin, bro. Would FC for real? Let's have a look, shall we? 57 messages. Yo. Damn, you've been here a while. First message 2022, exclamation mark skin. Mouse Giga Chad 2023. Single tap because I can't alt. Watching Bubble gives me goosebumps. I meant as in good flashback. Okay, I'm vibing. Holy shit, now this is a squad? Oh, I see. So you came back when we were playing with, what's it called? Chain Together. Cinema. Copyright 07. Cinema. They FF. Yo, when did you get a speed boost? Surely UFC goodbye. Okay. So, you know I have speed. Damn, imagine Shinbatsu era. Damn, imagine being better than I was, in Shinbatsu era. And I just having trouble adjusting to the keyboard and the differences. I wonder if I went back to the endgame gear, it would. I wonder how this would go. Objectively worse keyboard.
Oh, dang it.
But lighter switches, I think that's what I'm missing. Oh, this keyboard sucks, sorry. Nah, this ain't... no, fuck this. There's a reason I switched. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna find my yellow switches, and then I'm gonna put the yellows in the Wu-Ting. We'll see whether that changes anything. Right, my first question, guys, and y'all can help me with this. Is it hot swappable? That's what I really need to know. Is it hot swappable? Because I've got... Only one way to find out? Brother, I'm not risking it. Don't you dare. You know what I can do while I'm here? Is I accidentally put the American layout keys on it. Do not install the lowest possible actuation for springs on the Lekka. They are ass. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, there's a little heart. I didn't even see that. The yellow ones are not the lowest? Okay, sick. So, like... Why does this have any relevance? Because I've literally just said I'm about to install the yellows instead of the greens. They have springs that are 25? Yeah, I wouldn't. Just saying? No, actually, you've said do not install them. That is an instruction. You have instructed me. That one. That one. That one. That one. Eat your greens, chat? Yeah, exactly. Install D's? Who's D's? I still have your Wu-Ting as well, Jabs. This is one that they've sent me themselves. Thank you very much for sending me this Wu-Ting. Exclamation mark Wu-Ting in the chat. You got the Connect now? I'm in the big leagues. They think I'm good at the game, so they've given me a good keyboard. But little did they know that I am actually good at the game. What's your old keyboard? It's called the Endgame Gear KB65HE. And it was sent to me like in the middle of last year. It's a Hall Effect keyboard. It's got a CNC aluminium case. It's actually really nice. But only if you're looking at it like a keyboard. Because the trouble with it is... And I'm just gonna... Hold on. You're probably tired of that. Alt tab? Hello? Oh, it's not plugged in. There we go. The trouble with it is they aren't updating the software at all. So the software, there we go. The keyboard firmware itself doesn't actually have a fixed actuation point setting. Which is to say, it can't work like a normal keyboard. It only has rapid trigger. Did you have a HyperX at one point? Yeah, I've still got that too. I've got most of my keyboards. I've still got the Frankenboard. It was a really nice keyboard. It's just, mine's wearing out, actually. Mine's getting worn out. Hold on. You want keyboards? You want keyboard show and tell? We can do keyboard show and tell if you want while we're here. So, I've actually sold the first keyboard. I deconstructed the first keyboard that I owned. And that got built into the Frankenboard. Hold on. Okay, no, that's still a lie. The very first keyboard I played Osu on was a awful rubber dome, low profile, like, gaming keyboard, you know? You know the type. You've bought them on Amazon before when you didn't know what you were buying. And after that, I decided I'm getting a mechanical keyboard like all of the good Osu players. So I got... And let me find it. I don't think I have a... Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, yeah. You still have to type Osu. We're going to change that. We're going to change that. Okay, there it is. There's the K60. It was called a Corsair K60. No backlight, no fancy anything. It was just red switches on a PCB inside some aluminium, and that was it. That was all it was. So I took that apart. In fact, I retired it because it stopped working. It was not happy. So I retired that. And instead of that, you can probably find it on... No, I'm still using it here. So I was still using it when I was ranked 700. What am I using? Nope, still using it here. So I was rank... What? 151, and I was using a Corsair keyboard. Nope, still using it here. Okay, so I was top 100 when I stopped using it. Sounds good. Nope, same playlist, this one. Nope, still using it there. Here. The one after this. So this is the Ducky 1, and it's kind of the same thing. It's just a full-size red switch keyboard. No RGB, no nothing, basic. It had awful input delay. It was terrible. Oh man. That's quite funny. That's preserved. So I got rid of that. I've sold that to someone I don't talk to anymore. It was actually one of Spare's friends that bought it off me. He lives locally, which is quite funny. You know what? We're going back to chill music for this. So this is the Franken board. I don't know if anyone remembers this era, but this is what I set speed of link on. And all through the middle, I'm actually going to make a video on this at some point, or at least some form of content using it. But all across the middle is different key switches. You can't hear it. In fact, you can a little bit, because there's a blue switch. I think there's a Gator on yellow. Spacebar, the spacebar is actually a backspace. It just fits, and you know my penchant for removing keycaps and eating them. So here's my HyperX. Like, I haven't actually found these keycaps. These keycaps are gone. And I have no idea where they could be, even after thinking about it. I've searched for them, but they don't exist anymore. So, that's what I started using after the Franken board, and that gave me the most insane skill boost. How do you even lose them? Just through moves, through house moves and flat moves. You lose everything when you're moving house, right? You can't keep all of your belongings in one place. Actually dissolved in stomach acid, I mean... So then alongside that, I have this keyboard. And this is Cherry Clears. So you know what browns are, where they're really nicely, like, tactile, but not tactile at the same time. They're very mushy, but... Actually, no, they're not even in a nice way. Browns are bad, but these are really nice. The stem is really... How do you describe it? You can really feel when you've pressed the key. You know what I mean? And it's as heavy as black MX switches. So I played the World Cup on this last year. No, 2023. I played the World Cup on that. Because I couldn't stamina, and it just felt really good to stamina on this. And those are all my keyboards. You should try sometime the cherry purple from Glasses. Ah, aha, aha. This is my typing keyboard. Some of you may have seen this in Epic LAN. It's really nice. It has a lot of input delay. And it's Bluetooth, but it's really nice. I use it for work now. It's really, really, really nice. But I got this to put purples in it. Now, it doesn't have purples in it. Do I show this? I can tease it. Okay, I'll tease it. I made this keyboard. And that's all I'll say. You've heard me talk about my secret keyboard before, surely. When I've been playing tournaments. Blem keyboard. You can theorycraft what it is. But it inside the... No. I think they're in here. Hold on. OZ Player will always keep their reliable stash of old keyboards. I have been selling keyboards. I don't have most, if not all, of the keyboards that I've owned. Oh, I think I found it. No, I haven't. Yes. Hello, camera. Yellow lacquers. I knew I had them. Oh, I've only got 9. I have more than I'm letting on. I have other typing boards. And I have Jabs' Wooting still. The German Wooting. This one, hold on. But I can't use it because it's fucking massive. It's huge. It doesn't fit in the space it would need to fit. Because it's a full-size keyboard and I have a tiny desk. You know what else is massive? The legs on my bed because it's really high off the floor. Yeah, you'd be right. Do you know what else is massive though? The amount of storage underneath my bed, because I can just put anything there and it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't need to think about it. Right. We're going over here. So it's hot swappable, right? You're not lying to me. You better not be lying to me. How do hot swap boards even work, actually? How do I do this? This feels wrong, dude. This feels wrong. Something an Adofi player would use? Yeah, you haven't seen Tycho's, Is it this way? Or is it that way, or is it that way? How do I do it? You haven't seen Tycho players. They take every single keycap off their keyboard, and they just use it like it has 4 buttons on it. Is it this way? Up and down have holding pins. Wooting has a tutorial for that. You think I listen to instructional videos? Who do you think I am? I know everything there is to know about everything, actually. I don't need a silly instructional video. How hard could it be? Just in case, you need to grab the switch by the top of the housing and the bottom of the housing. I'm terrified of this. Just a keyboard, you have plenty more in case something goes wrong. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect at all. It really doesn't feel like it's hot swap. There's always the Wooting Uru they gave away last COE. I mean, that's where I got these switches from. In fact, these were in the Wooting. I've taken these out. So it must be hot swappable. I think I see where I'm going wrong. Ah, I hate that feeling. I hate it. It feels wrong. Look, every single keyboard I've worked on, all of those that I've just shown you, they are all hard soldered. I have never hot swapped a keyboard. It's terrifying. Lovely new switches. Right, which way in do these go? I'm just kidding. There is switches for me to look at. Ooh, wow. That's really scary, to be honest. That feels nicer already. Where's the hole? There it is. Right, let's game. Lego 45s are so good. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. I'll be the judge of this one. Thank you for coming to my Switch talk. Okay, it works. It's good to know. You know what? Now you've said V2, I'm glad that it actually worked. It could have very easily not worked. Could have very easily been incompatible, but fuck it, we ball. It didn't look any different. I mean, comparing the two, like, side by side, I'm looking at them now and they're like the same Switch, so it must be just completely fine. It must be alright. I'm just gonna work on that basis, you know? Because why wouldn't I? Everything is good until it isn't. One's apple flavored, the other's lemon. I would have... If they were scratch and sniff, I would have said this was mint choc chip. And the other one is more banana. Yeah, yeah. Imagine you press your key and your key switch emanates some form of scent that you are smelling as you are shredding 270 BPM. How cool would that be? Scented keyboards. Make me more likely to eat the keycaps, I'm not gonna lie. Browns smell like? Come on. Obviously they would smell like mud. Browns are kind of shitty switches? You're not wrong. Nutella. Does Nutella have a smell? I'll be real, I don't remember what Nutella smells like.
Oh, dang it.
I don't even think it has a smell. No, I don't have COVID, okay? Oh. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to, I feel. Loki forgot to, adding slop to Nutella so you don't figure out the smell. It's so true. Wolf, I remember, had one of the first modded keyboards in the community, at least. He just had loads of different... that's where I got my idea for the Francom board, right? It's, Wolf had loads of different key switches in his keyboard. Let's play something simple. We need to re-warm up now. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You managed to talk so much on streams and managed to warm up
Bad
so
luck.
easily, knows.
You failed to find the
I
story.
have definitely gone cold, but I was playing so much
Oh, dang it.
stamina that my hand is just radiating heat now.
Oh, dang it.
You know when you work a muscle so hard it gets warm? Bom, 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 bom. Oh, I see why, this is so nice. It's also by Livermorium. These are very pleasant maps to play. Yeah, hopefully speed. Dude. Let's go back to... Let's go back to this. Oh. Yeah, okay, fair point. It feels like it will be better, but it's not right now. Where's the Square Stream things? Where's the Square Stream maps? I'm looking at my hand like... Got your new top play? Yo, settle. Let's go, man. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me. That's fucking sick, man. There's something... You see, my ring finger's not moving. He's over streaming 222 ppm. You're not seeing things.
Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
So there's so much to think about, right? When you're trying to remove a bad habit. A lot of thought goes into it. That's awesome. Yo, Sammy, you there? Which switches do you have in your Wu-Ting? Okay, normal ones. Like, are you seeing my ring finger stop moving? So, okay, what I'm gonna do...
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete. Repeat.
I might take a couple days off playing. Like, make sure my hand recovers.
Warning. Third energy output is approaching critical point.
I think I may have actually completely burnt my hand out. Yo, Zuti, why are my alerts not working? I think I need to go and fix those. I'll fix those at some point.
Oh, dang it.
Meow, perchance. Meow, 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 meow. My alerts also aren't working. Streamlabs. Yes, yes. Okay. It's not just me then. It's Streamlabs being a little bastard. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, dang it.
How was the stream? How were the 1v1s? I think I'm just gonna play some Psytrance. Oh, I saw you got a good score on what was it called? This is last played, so it'd be quite high up, surely. Surely, right? Surely. Surely, right? What? Where is it? I'll just play this instead. Honestly, quite fun. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I saw all the people in your voice, in your server. I was like, what is going on in there? I also thought about trying to crash it. But not when I'm, like, as burnt as I am, I think. I think I've been pushing too hard without a day off.
Fast is fine. No time for games.
Yeah, it's too much. Especially when I'm pushing as hard as I am.
We are the Forsaken.
No, it's gone. It's like I've used up all of my streaming. It's gone. It's so gone. What was it called, even? Wasn't Transcendence. Wasn't Sakura Fubuki. Gonna be playing in the Epic tourney? I'm hosting it. I can't play it. Or at least I can't play if they want a badge. You know? I didn't delete it. Maybe it's just not tagged as Psytrance. Date added. It just isn't... It isn't tagged as Psytrance. Huh. What's after flow aim? So after flow aim was meant to be speed. But if I've burnt my left hand out as much as I think I have, I just need a couple of days off. I might not even be able to play speed. Because this ain't me, you know? Oh no! Good grief. Yo, mechanic. Thank you for the raid. This song is maybe my favorite Psytrance song, even though it's not tagged as Psytrance. This stamina just isn't a problem for me on any other day. It's crazy. Oh, man. I don't wanna wait for life. Man. Holy. That song rips, though. That song's awesome. Considering I've been able to hit this at 1.1, I think having troubles at 1.0 means that I am definitely fatigued. Which, by the way, is a really another really good way of pushing stamina. Okay, so oh. So what's different, right? This is also a learning experience for me, right? So I'm locking my lat in a little bit. Like, I'm bringing my shoulder down, locking that side of my body. And when I don't have that extra tension, it's really difficult to keep it in my hand. Okay. Experimenting with a different tapping technique. I'm experimenting to try and remember what works. Because my muscle memory is playing havoc with me at the moment. So when I'm tapping on lower BPMs, let's just find something. It's around about 200 to 210, right? Let's just play this, actually. This is around about it. It's around about 190 to 200, especially extended tapping. If there's no tension in my hand and my fingers are just moving, they start doing weird things. It's like they forget how to tap. I don't think this is a new thing either. And if I want to be farming flow aim and speed, I want to have a tapping technique that is solid. Whether that's weakness in my fingers or like And the reason that I'm so fixated on this right now is because I've realized a lot of what I do in the past is focus on my left hand. I was so focused on my left hand because it was always my weakest. It was always my weakest. So when I'm playing something like this, I'm not thinking about aiming it. I'm thinking just about tapping it and like how my left hand is moving. Switch to laser or stay unstable? It's up to you, honestly. I would play laser because it's nicer. But if you want to be prepped for a tournament, then make sure you're using stable, because stable is what most tournaments run on. It's bedtime, Mr. Man. I suppose it is also bedtime. I've been playing a lot. So what speed farm was gonna be this sort of thing. And it would be back here. Back to Scytho skin. Back onto stupid Gamma. I think I might even switch back to the heavier keys. It might just be because I am not used to tapping them that they have burnt me out. Wish I could have caught more of the stream, but work exists. Hey, it's okay. There are things that comes before watching people talk about games they love on the internet. Oh, I've still got difficulty just on. I don't want OD 10.5 double time. And the reason I can play this, right, is partially because Rapid Trigger. And partially because this is what I've been practicing for the longest time. And I can think about just tapping, and I don't have to think about aim. Because it's very static. Very stacked. So I'm glad I could help then. To be fair, a lot of what I'm going through, you may go through as well. So this is what this stream, this community is for those like higher level, more intellectual conversations than just yo PP, hell yeah, PP, peppy. Alright, good night, NG. Good luck with the grind. I'm not gonna, yeah. While it's nice, while I like it, it's not the end goal. The more you explain what you're going through, the more it's making sense what's happening to me. I've been playing Laser since I came back. I've got VODs. So there's a little VOD archive channel I'm now running that you can see I booted Laser up as soon as I came back. Remember when you asked us what made us not want to switch to Laser? Yeah, so that was in the middle of last year, and most of the quality of life was already here, you know? At least in the gameplay. Recap today what you thought of playing Flow Aim, or was that yesterday? You know what? I'm going to have that tomorrow. Because I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. I'm not going to play tomorrow. I'm not going to play Tuesday. I'm going to take a couple of days. I'm going to reset myself and go again on Wednesday. Whether that's speed or whether that's like relearning how to tap. Also, I'm suffocating. I've just realized why I feel so short of breath. Let's get that number down, shall we? Let's let's open a window. That's quite high. It's meant to be around about 1,000 or less. I could definitely get these scores though. Like, I wouldn't have been doing this 4 days ago if I couldn't tap. You know what I mean? I can definitely tap. I just need to fix some bad habits I've got. And that's only going to happen through stretching and through exercise, essentially. It's in my top place. This is what got me to pass, this is what got me ranked 9 UK. Oh yeah, this is AR8, I forgot. But no, this is all definitely possible. I think I just need a break. I think I really, really need a break. But this is what Speed Week is going to be. Passed off to take this live today. I think I saw that. I think I even called that out. Like, hell yeah, man. It's awesome. Oh. It's really sick. Watching you slowly climb the rankings, it's cool. Which reminds me, Aleph, are you top 500 again yet? I'm 592. Ay. You're letting the CSR farmers win. That's a shame that you're not back yet, though. You know what, Bubbleman and others, you guys inspired me that I'm wasting my time. I'm quitting as of yesterday. Okay, see ya. Bye. I think I've proven to myself that I can set a top plate anytime I want if I have at least a couple hours to spare. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just gotta grind it. That's what farming is, right? That's why people sit here. They put 100 retries into a map, and then they're like, well, that's it for me. You're just gambling. Oh, man. Bring my tapping back. I miss being 16. This guy has PhD in his name, by the way. Just want you to think about that. Ay, 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 ay. Keep at it and you'll win eventually. Yeah, the more you learn, the better you'll be playing the map. You know what? I'm gonna keep retrying this and see if I can't get anything going. Yo, hello! Welcome in. Welcome to the questionably farmy stream. I've given up on flow aim because I've figured out I can't tap more than maybe 7 or 8 notes in a row without my ring finger doing something weird, and my hand is just fatigued. And honestly, I think I like the heavier switches better. Nope. Key. Yeah, I like that better, to be honest. I like slightly more resistance on my tapping. How was the stream? Ah. What were you up to today? It's not going. It's not happening. Let's do some silly stuff and then let's go and get into bed, to be honest. Defrosting again. 8 days break. Oh, those are perfect. I really want to take one. May I ask you something? Absolutely. Oh. School and work and gym and family takes up about 40% of my day, and sleeping... Oh, it's 60% and sleeping 40%. How long are you sleeping, man? Like 10 hours a day? Yeah? Okay, go for it. Fire away. So you maybe see Mrs. here. Discussion post in the GitHub asking for some sick. Oh, send me that. Send me that. I think they're implementing other framework stuff first. Do you program, Mr. Bubble, sir? I am a computer science graduate of the University of Birmingham.
Oh, dang it.
I can program. Try making my points. Your English is probably fine. Oh yeah, I need a break. Oh, dude. Give me a Pokemon. Blaziken. Okay, thank you. I'll read that through off stream, but you are probably right on your requests, you know? Last played, let's turn off that. Oh, that's annoying. It was all the way back, like, back here, or even before. Definitely before all these. You know what? I am just gonna take a break. Couple of days. Maybe 3, depending. And then we'll come back and we'll try speed and hybrid. When stamina maps will come in, finish the map. Ooh. I'll have a look at this. Alright, see you, Witty Pose. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed as well. It's been good, but I need rest. And I need a couple of days off. I need to not play for a couple of days. It's one of those that I think it's just gonna go away. I'm not having the reason the symptoms are appearing is because I am pushing really hard and I just need to reset. I just need to rest. Come back stronger, you know? And I think, honestly, they happened because of, United. They happened because of this grind. I played this a bit too much, honestly. After saying my hand is dead. So let's reset that. Let's come back. Let's hit tapping technique hard. And let's go back to playing. Yeah, let's go back to playing aim. Let's go back to playing stamina practice and aim and we'll get these maps. We'll FC stuff. We'll get 1Ks. We'll get 1.1Ks. None of them are going to be on slop. I can promise you that. Unless you count like Glory Days and Lionheart as slop, in which case they're some of them are going to be on slop. Like, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna throw you over towards another guy or someone else. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna not stream because it's playlist day tomorrow. If you don't know what the playlist is, you have about maybe 24 hours to set your scores on the playlist. If you go playlists, and then just search my name, you will find the Twitch TV/Bubbleman8 playlist, which has 5 maps for you to set some scores on. Rank 1 on the playlist, get some supporter. And also my favorite score, get some supporter, which last time, my favorite score was set on Our Infinity by Man Gaming. And it looked a little bit like this. So if you want to have a go at setting some really weird scores with some really interesting, fun mods, hop on that playlist and see what other people have done. Get inspired. Have some fun. We'll be watching the replays tomorrow at around about 6 o'clock, so 18 UTC. For now, though, I'll hand you over to someone else. I don't know who that will be yet. I will have a look around now. Oh, Eric's playing. Okay. How long has he been playing for? Okay, yeah, we're going back over here. We're going back to Eric's stream. I raided him a couple of days ago. Last time I raided someone, it was Eric. We're going to go say hello again. Dio Osu wants to collaborate. What? Do I click yes? Yes, why not?
He has arisen. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, I can't hear him. Hold on.
What's this about?
Why can I not hear him? What has happened? Oh, because I have...
What's going on here?
All right, hello.
Hello?
I can hear you now. Wonderful.
What's going on here? Are you using my replay? Is that why you've called me?
That is indeed why we are using your replay for Chipscape in the pool. You would like to know.
Do you want a funny little story about this replay?
Sure.
So, this score wouldn't exist, except a friend of mine said, wow, Chipscape nearly has a full leaderboard of FCs now. I wonder who will be the 50th.
And so you just went for the score because you wanted to be the 50th.
Yeah. I think it took
That's
me,
wonderful.
It took me 2 tries because I've got a really good Discord screenshot from them where they're like, I wonder who will be the 50th, and then 15 minutes later from the same person, no messages in between. You bastard!
That is wonderful.
Good story. Good story. Yeah, so watch out for the unsnap note. Watch out for the rhythm change on the jump stream after the 190 section. And you'll be fine. This map is pretty easy to hack, honestly. I mean,
what
it's
is this, like OD8?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is quite old, so.
Well, 2011. It's positively ancient.
Yeah. Well, at this point, 14 years. My gosh. 14-year-old map.
Do you know another thing is when I was doing my boss map tier list, I was saying if this is in anyone in the top 1000's top plays, I would give away my house. And then as I was saying that, I was scrolling through and I found a UK player that I knew to be in the top 1000 with a hidden Hard Rock FC worth 560 performance points.
Oh my god.
And I stopped and I sat back in my chair.
Yeah, No, I think that makes sense. I wouldn't want to give away my house over being that confident that this map is not someone's top. So no.
I mean, it was fine. I don't own a house.
Well, there you go.
So I can't give one away.
Well, this map is coming to a close. We're going to continue on with the map pool showcase, me and Listia. If you'd like to join, you're welcome to join a VC and I'll drag you in. Otherwise, have a good night.
You too. I'm about to host someone. Maybe I'll have some time spare, but I do actually just want to go and wind down a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy the rest of the map pool showcase. Have a good time.
Oh, we will. Thank you. All right. See you later.
Take care. That was an evil laugh. That sounded like what is about to come the way of the players in this tournament is fire and brimstone. But this isn't it. This is just normal. This is fine. That's whatever. Anyway, let's let's host Nineric. What was I doing? Where am I? I'll leave you with the Yapkos for the stream. Thank you very much again for watching, and have a great day, evening, morning, whichever it may be, wherever you are in the world.